Now, I'm a big VR guy. I started back in the day with the Oculus DK2, then I got, the Oculus Rift with the full booty tracking. It had like 5 cameras, and then I went on to get the Lenovo thing, mixed reality, I'll put it on the screen, and now I have an Oculus Quest 2. But that's all VR. I never really thought about AR, so when Xreal reached out for me to test out their Xreal Airs, I said I'd make a video on these only if they had a use for me. And I guess that's what you're watching. So let's talk about the Xreal Air on your boot sequence. So this is the Xreal Air. It's an augmented reality headset which works with productivity or with gaming. But today we're gonna focus on the gaming stuff. So let's open it up. All right, so in the box we have, you guessed it, another box. And inside of that box we got a pill-shaped case. How do I know? I've already opened it up 10 times. So this pill-shaped case, we'll talk about it in a second, but here we have a heck of a transformer of a box. You pull this, and it folds down, and then here you go. So you have 2 nose bridges of different sizes. The medium one is on the glasses already, and you have a small and a large one. If you open this little thing up, you have a pair of prescription lenses. So bring that to your eye mechanic, or whatever it's called. It's a optometrist. Just bring it to your optometrist and he will grind you your prescription. All right, so let's open up the pill-shaped case. We got the glasses in here with the little cover that comes with it. I like to keep it in the case. And we have a USB-C cable. See how the USB cable has that angle right here? That's to connect to the rake of the glasses. Like this, it goes around your ear. Now, the rakes are actually adjustable here. So as you can see, I'm gonna make it go down, then down again, and then up again. With a little force, you'll see it move up and down. And of course, that's on both sides. I believe this pair of glasses is sub 100 gram, which is great. So let's plug it in and see how it goes. So the first time I plugged them into the smartphone, it actually needed to be updated like 3 times, but now it should be just plug and play every time I hook it up. There you go, we're in the Nebula app, which is the app for the Xreal Air. Not gonna lie, these look pretty inconspicuous, so you could actually use them on the street without looking too goofy. Still goofy, but you know, not too goofy. I look goofy, don't I? All right, so from here, you'll have 2 different options. One which I use a heck of a lot more than the other. We have AR space and air casting. But let's start with AR space. Now, the dots that you see here is actually to control what I see. So let me go ahead and start recording on the glasses so you can see what I see. The first time you actually get into the Nebula app, there's gonna be a whole setup process. But eventually, this is what your home screen will kind of look like. This is mine. I've got a couple of apps on the left. I've got volume brightness here, YouTube recommended, my digital pet, and some random apps here on the right. The screen is a little bit bigger than usual at about 200 inches for that one, filling the entire 46-degree field of vision that the Xreal Air promises. As you can see here, as I move my head, the entire screen shifts for you. That's because for me, all of the apps are anchored into place. No matter where I move, they don't move. Now there's another mode that I can show you that I personally prefer, and it's called head tracking mode. So let's move on to that one. So this is head tracking mode, and as you can see, as I move my head, your screen doesn't move that much. It only gets dampened up, down, left, and right. And I prefer that because, well, I can move around and not worry about my content being, misaligned with my eyes or my horizon. I prefer this for watching shows, watching YouTube. It's a lot better. Also for gaming. Now, the menu that you saw is fully customizable. You can add apps, remove apps, and the app list is actually pretty long, as you can see here. There's basic apps like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Spotify, Pinterest. I could go on and on. There's also PowerPoint and Excel, and you can get things for gaming like GeForce Now and xCloud. The both apparently work with the Xreal. But because I'm in Canada, I unfortunately can't use any of those, and that's because the Nebula app isn't available here. The Xreal team did confirm that it's currently available in the US, UK, Germany, Japan, South Korea, etc., etc., just not here. Thankfully, Xreal was able to send me a phone with some apps in it, but most of the ones that I wanted to try, like GeForce Now and xCloud, aren't available. But that doesn't matter, because I use air casting a lot more, and to me, that's the spotlight of this product. Casting actually has two modes. The regular one where the screen is dead centered in front of you and fits the 46-degree FOV, but there's also a corner casting. And this basically takes your phone screen and, shoves it to the top left corner of your view, so you can basically keep up with whatever you were watching, like sports or a show, while still being able to see in front of you. I use this mode whenever I have to do like the dishes or clean at home. Just keep in mind that it's still like wearing shades indoors, so turn on your lights. Now, I can't stress this enough. I can't really film how nice this looks using a camera, but trust me, it looks great in person. And if you want it to look even better, you can slap the glasses plastic cover. On top, and that makes, I can't read the teleprompter anymore, so you can slap the glasses plastic cover on top, which makes the background black, making the content look a lot deeper. So yeah, I watch TV shows and movies on this thing laying down, but you know what else you can do? Game! Personally, I do a lot of mobile gaming with my controller. My personal favorite game right now is Rocket League Sideswipe. Try it out, it's a great game, and wow, this takes mobile gaming to the next level. It even has a built-in mic for it, so you can play like COD and have voice chat. But you're not limited to mobile stuff either. I don't have a Steam Deck, so I can't really test it myself, but this thing will work plug and play using the Steam Deck with the USB-C cable directly. That's cool. And you can even hook up a console to it. They sell the Xreal adapter, which is this thing. It allows you to connect it to an Xbox, a PlayStation, or even a Nintendo Switch using their HDMI connection. Apple devices are also compatible as long as you use this Apple display adapter on the Xreal adapter. They made it so that it would just slide in. It also works with macOS without adapters. I just don't have a Mac. Heck, technically you could connect this thing to any sources with this adapter as long as it has HDMI out. Also, side note, this adapter actually has a battery because most HDMI devices don't carry power. But if your PC has a USB-C connector on the GPU, like my 2080 at home, or this laptop right here, you can just plug it in and it will act like a regular 1080p display, so you can play games on a 130-inch projected screen, or do your Excel spreadsheet or something like that. It has built-in speakers on the rakes, which is really cool, and the rake also controls the brightness of the screen in front of you. That other, smaller button is basically to turn off the screen real quick. The speakers on the sides are fine, but headphones would be recommended for the best sound quality. And they're actually very, very light and pretty comfortable, except when you take them off and the USB runs against your ear. But yeah, lightweight and comfortable, I'd say. I really enjoyed my time with the Xreal Air. It's a really cool product. And I guess the last thing we should talk about is the price. This thing is $379, and if you want the Xreal adapter, it is an extra $80. It's not cheap, but it is its own category of product, so you need to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna enjoy some extra time with it, probably hook it up to my Switch and do some nightly Smash Ultimate, but that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Drop a like if you liked it, a comment if you have one of these, or if you're thinking about getting one of these. As usual, you can click right here to see the latest video, right here to subscribe to the channel. Stay frosty, my dudes, and I'll see you on the next one. I don't know if I can do the tap thing. Give me a sec.